We've got a screeching bird, which doesn't sound too pleasant right now, but that's all right, you all. It's fine. It's fine in the big scope of life. It's going to be a beautiful day outside. And oh, we got the sun. Let's see that sun. Let me look at that. Used to with YouTube, you could zoom up really close on the sun and you could see things flying around it. It used to be that way. I mean, you may not, and now I'm getting myself distracted. I want to see if I can see something coming from the sun. Good morning. I know this does not. It's like blinds me too. Hold on. Well, that's a hummingbird. Hold on, y'all. Hey, it's my little baby. What you doing, Rosie? You look like a little girl. Come on. What you doing? You look like a sweetheart. Good morning. Hello, Frank, honey. Hello, Sandy. Rosie, honey, come here. Come here, Rosie. Hey, Rosie, honey, listen to me. You won't let me hold you. Okay, she just wants to bask in the sunlight is what Rosie, honey, wants to do. You can do it, Rosie. Go on. You go ahead and do what you want to do. I think that's her new favorite place to be, is basking in the moonlight, dancing with the stars so bright, holding you until the midnight, bing, bing, until the sunrise. Dancing is what you do, y'all. Hello, good morning. Yes, and there's going to be a, yeah. Hello there, the original Kim. Saul, Marion. You all, when I woke up. Hello, Psychic Kimmy. Virginia, Christy, and Penny. Yeah. Shabbat Shalom. That's right. We got it going on. We do. It's going to have a busy day today. Look at that Rosie, honey. I wish she would let me hold her. Abdul. Love you too. I am a fighting woman. Rosie, honey, you little scaredy baby. Her's a little girl, but you got to go in the house, Rosie. You can go in. Go on. Go on, Rosie, honey. When I woke up this morning, upon awakening, you know what I thought in my mind? We've already been taken over. Really, you think about it. We've already been taken over. It's not a pleasant thought to think, it isn't. But it's the taken over hasn't already been solidified. It hasn't. Yeah. But it will. It will. When they're talking about the catastrophic mutating event, they likened it to a cyber virus that will literally change your way of life, and you will no longer have the control over your life like you used to. The catastrophic mutating event that will strike the earth in 2 years. That's what the World Economic Forum said. And it probably will happen a lot sooner, but it won't come into full fruition until probably 2029, when the asteroid 99942, Apophis, god of destruction, asteroid, comes. They're planned. It's all planned, you all. It gets kind of disappointing when you look at the videos that are put out there by the media, by the White House, by all this stuff out here, and you zoom up and you go frame by frame and you see what looks like invisible heads, people who look like holograms, which I'm not going to say that they're not. I'm not, because they got the technology. And what you think is a real person standing in front of you is not a real person on that screen. It's kind of disappointing if you think about it, because it's like you got a connection with humans, real physical beings, but we don't got the connection with holograms. It's a totally different frequency. It is. If holograms were to have a frequency, and they do, holographic, they kind of think of them as, I don't know. I don't know what I think about the idea of having AI clones and holograms and stuff, because me, it's not something that's real, but it was created. Yeah. Oh, it's really beautiful out. I noticed that in the tree, one of the trees up here, I can barely see it. That's my face. Sorry. I can barely see it, but in one of the trees up here, I noticed right, if I can find it, the squirrels right there in the middle of the thing, they're already making their nest high in the tree for the winter. It might be a cold winter, you out might. I know there's a differing of opinions on about what people are seeing on the TV, because even if you want to talk about it not being a real human, people don't want to hear it. They're more focused on the message that is being put out there, and they take it as it's real because it's having a real world effect. But if you were to think about it like a movie that you watch, how you get engaged with the characters in the movies, people do get very engaged with the characters in movies and in books and stuff. So it would sense that you would get engaged with what you see on the TV, whether it's real news, whether it's not real, whether it's AI, whether it's hologram simulations or anything. But are you that engaged in real life? See, that's the thing. If they were, I don't know, the whole thing about it, I don't like to talk about it. Who is, I'm trying to think which one is chiming. Guess it's this one. I don't like to think about it, really. If you think of the depth of it, it's the world you live in. It is really pretty out. We got some goji berries. I guess I could go out there, and if these bushes weren't there, we'd be able to see more over there. But it is pretty. It's nice on the porch, and it's going to look really nice when the fall comes and the leaves start changing colors. It'll be really pretty. Yeah. You're going to go to France with your passport and then enter the UK illegally. So let me read this. I'm going to Z Strike. I'm going to go to France, bend my passport, then enter the UK illegally so I can get put up in a fancy hotel and have everything paid for by the government. That's kind of funny. It's a little bit of humor, a little bit of sarcastic humor, but yeah. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, let's see. You're a hologram. You just went frame by frame, Gina, and you look like a hologram. I don't feel like a hologram. Unless I'm a 3D living, walking hologram, just like everybody else. What if we're all holograms? My head, if you've seen that last video we did of Obama and his wife, and Trump and his wife, with the Tiffany box, if you look at Obama's head when he's greeting Melania Trump as she's coming up the steps, whether he be a hologram or not, hey, Rosie, the top of his head literally separates like this, and it's from the skin structure right there, and it literally goes up and down. His ear goes in and out. He like don't have an ear, then he has an ear, then he has a part of an ear. His whole head is it's shifting like a hologram. It looks like a hologram. It looks like a green screen thing, and they do got the technology to do that. That's kind of like disappointing. It is. Yeah. Why did I have to say hologram? Well, it's like the holodeck. If you think of the holodeck on Star Trek, if you watch any of the Star Trek Enterprise, they have a holodeck where the crew members can go on vacation in that virtual world and interact in a virtual way, but yet still feel the people in the place that they want to go in 3D. And they can get stuck in that world is what they can do. So I think there's a lot of truth to that. And there's nothing we can do about it. Rosie, honey, come here, honey. I wanna, you wiggling that tail? You trying to get something? She's going after something, you all. The Star Trek Enterprise has a holodeck. And our world, we got them. The movie They Live. They do live. And they're not completely human. They live. They live. Go watch the movie. It's kind of an eye-opener. It's an older movie. I watched it one time. And there's truth to that. And the series, the V series, someone said the beings, the entities, the characters in the V series, they had the ability to shapeshift with cloaking technology. Yeah. Yeah. Susan B looks like she's a little bit busy. That's okay, Susan, honey. You do what you got to do. Thank you for coming to the channel, you all. There's been a lot of videos that were put out throughout the week. Some were more detailed than others. And you just got to keep going. Whether you live in a holographic world or not, you got to keep going because you are part of the hologram. At least they think you're part of their world because you're amongst them. If you're human and you're not holographic, you're still in the world that they're also in. So we got to live in the world peacefully, if that be possible. As long as it is possible, as long as it depends on you, be at peace with everyone. That's what it says. And yeah, that's right. It's kind of hard at times, but that's okay. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know. They do got it. They got the technology. And if you think about the $1 million man, we did a video a long, long time ago on the $1 million man. Steve Austin will be that man. And at the very beginning of it, the wording of the agencies that were involved in the building of the $1 million man on their series, the TV series, they were the agencies, and the technology that they're speaking about is the technology that is already up and going in this world. I think if you would do a video search, the $1 million man on this channel, I don't know if I did it as a regular video or a live stream. You should check it out because it's so telling. It's really telling. You'll see some familiar organizations and or familiar programs that are being used. Yeah. Hello there, Nurse Kathy. If y'all just tuning in, there was a really good video last night about the Tiffany box, and Obama's head was literally going like that, going in and out. His part of his cap around his cranium, it literally was going like that, pulsating. His ear was disappearing. It was going like that as fast as my hand. You could see through him. He was like a hologram. And there are some who do believe that there is nothing but holographic. When we see it on TV, it's not real. But it has a real world effect. Yeah. Yeah. I am going to be going. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. I've got a lot of things I need to do today. And if you got a nice day, you might want to do a lot of things too. Get your stuff together. Winter's coming. Things could change in a blink of an eye. And I think there was something that happened in China, like a typhoon, Category 5 hurricane or typhoon in China. Someone wrote, and I never did find out about whether or not in America, if there was like a torrential rainfall and winds blowing the worshipers around with signs hitting. I never did find out if somebody faked that video or if it was actually reported to be happening with torrential rainfall going down the steps around that area. Oh, you all have a wonderful day too. Vanessa, honey, I don't have time to look at videos and stuff with having my life outside of YouTube, and I I have tons and tons of messages I don't get to. And I have a lot of different social media accounts. The only one that I'm active on is this one right here. I'm 90% active on the YouTube, maybe 50% active on my Facebook. I haven't been to the Telegram and I don't know how long. It's not on my new phone right here. And it's just like that's went by. It's too much to keep up with. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Vanessa. I'm going to go, you all. So I really hope you do. If you have a beautiful day, get out and enjoy your day while you can. And just put what's happening in the world on the back burner. It'll still be there when you get done doing whatever you want to do. Just have a vacation day. Do whatever you want to do. Tune the world out because it's going to be there when you get done doing whatever you want to do. So with that being said, hello. Whoopsie. Wherever you are in any part of the world, hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. And I think the wind chimes are chiming in. Go enjoy your day. Make the most of it. You need a good day of rest and, yeah, take time for you. Love you. Thank you, Susan B., Nurse Kathy, and the other moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you for coming to this channel. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for joining. And you don't have to join. You don't have to subscribe to comments. You don't even have to hit the like button. Some person said, thank you for not making me hit the like button. Thank you for not having to subscribe. I don't want to subscribe. I don't want to hit the like button. I don't want to join. I just want to comment. So be it. So be it.